What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's not the morning, which means I have more energy. What's up? Say hello to Bonta. Bonta, hey man. We're up in LA right now. As you can see, we're not at my house right now. And as you can tell, I have a little bit more energy. Guess what, fuckers? It is a high carb day, so I feel a little bit better, and we're doing a photo shoot. And because I'm self-centered as fuck. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I do this all for you guys. I do this all for you. We are doing a photo shoot right now. Bonta, can we show them a little bit of the highlights?
Yeah. So we're just messing around with different lighting and getting some things dialed in.
Don't want to show you too much. Show them the Greek.
Yeah.
Greek.
The inspiration behind these, really dialing into
Ooh, the back.
the Greek aesthetics.
Don't want to show you guys too much. But yeah, and on my Instagram, I put a poll up. The poll was, would you rather see a video? That is bright. The poll was, would you rather see a video on, how to calculate macros and meal timing and everything like that, which are things that you need to, get down to lose weight and everything. Obviously, this series is about losing weight, or how and when to implement cardio. A few hundred people voted, which I was surprised. Thank you for the engagement on that. The Instagram popped off for that day. You guys voted, and you voted on how to calculate your calories, macros, and meal timing and everything. So later on in the video, we're gonna be doing that, but because this is also sort of like a vlog sort of channel, currently 8 days out from my competition, we're getting some photos in, and while I'm looking lean, we're gonna take advantage of it. And these photos are not only for Instagram, YouTube, whatever, but also for other project I got going on that I'll introduce you to later on. So yeah, up in LA with my boy Bonta. We actually were in the same fraternity together, so it's cool to hook up again. Not like that, not like that. Like link up. Shut the fuck up. Like, not like that. All right. But yeah, it's cool to do it again. By the way, if you're ever in the LA area, San Diego area, and you need some fire photos done, what's your Instagram?
It's by Maxfield.
By Maxfield, hit him up. I'll put it on the screen. Hit him up. But in addition to getting those photos just for myself, my dream sponsorship, as you can maybe tell from the show that I'm doing in a fucking week, is Alfui. Alfui is a company that I and Christian Guzman have been an inspiration to me for 6-7 years. Always been a company that I've looked up to. Christian Guzman has been like I said, my inspiration forever. Hopefully I can meet him at the show. That would make the prep itself would be worth it if I can just bring a good package and meet Christian Guzman. But I'm already shooting photos in Alfui gear that I just got, because I want to send them the photos and have them use it, and I think that would be fire, and that's my dream sponsorship. I don't know if I should be saying that on camera or whatever. I want to be authentic. That's my dream sponsorship. Obviously there's other companies that I love and I love wearing, but that Alfui's been the company that has been my go-to forever. So yeah, I just figured I have new Alfui clothing. I'm gonna shoot some shots in them and send them their way. They're probably not gonna use it, but I at least want them to see, what I look like in them. So, Alfui, if you wanna hit your boy up, maybe do some content. I don't know, whatever. I'll be out there in a week, so whatever. But yeah, gonna do those, finish up the shooting, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, hey, I'm back from LA. That shit took 3.5 hours to get back from LA. I should have never done that on a Saturday, but we got work, so we had to make it happen. Went straight to the gym, did did my cardio, did my workout, did a little chest and back workout, got it done. We're here. I already have to be in Encinitas, but I said I was gonna do this video, so we're doing it. You guys voted on my Instagram to find out how to calculate like your calories, your macros, and everything for weight loss. So that's exactly what we're doing. Ooh, wait. I'll be right back. Gotta get my glasses on for this because we're doing some teaching here. Oh, I forgot I have contacts in. Never mind. I can't see. So you have to remember that there is an order of importance in terms of what you need to like watch out for in order to lose weight and everything. At the top, I've got my pointer stick is a tripod because I'm a TikToker. At the top, we got calories. This is the main thing you're gonna want to focus on. If you're not in a calorie deficit, you're not going to lose weight, i.e., you burn more calories than you consume. It's pretty simple. Then you got to worry about your protein. Make sure you're getting enough protein in your diet in order to, maintain the muscle that you do have and you're recovering well. Then you got to worry about fat and carbs. You can play with these as much as you want if you're not, really shredding down for a competition or anything. It's up to you, but we'll get into that. And then meal timing. First, let's get into calories. Define your maintenance calories. What you want to do is take your body weight, okay, you see that? Times 14 to 16. So that is going to find your maintenance calories. If you think you are a more active person, you're going to want to take your body weight times 16 to find your maintenance. Okay, this is a rough estimate, remember. If you are less active, you got a desk job, you're sitting down a lot, I would take your body weight times 14 to find your maintenance. So let's say you are 200 pounds. You are, decently active. So let's do 15. So 200 times 15, your maintenance should be around 3,000 calories. If you do some, you use our brain here. 3,000 calories. Now to create a calorie deficit, what you should do is subtract 300 to 500 depending on how aggressive you want to be and like what your appetite is like. If you find yourself extremely hungry all the time, you don't want to dive right into a 500 calorie deficit because it's not going to be sustainable for you. So we'll take 3,000 minus 300 equals 2,700. Hopefully that's not too small for you to see. 2,700 calories. That is your deficit calories. Now, important thing here. These are rough numbers. No calculator on the internet. This isn't going to magically tell you the exact number that you have to hit. Everybody's body's different. Everybody's going to have to trial and error. So, what I suggest you do right off the bat, before you even get into macros or anything, worry about this first. Do that 2,700 or whatever number that you got. If you did minus 300, minus 500, whatever number you got, eat that amount of calories and make sure you're tracking correctly. Do that amount of calories per day for 7 to 10 days. Weigh yourself every morning after you take a piss, after you take a shit, whatever, every morning before you consume anything. Track that weight for 7 to 10 days. If that number on the scale is going down throughout the week between half a pound and a pound, that's your fucking number. That's your number right there. Stick with that until that is not occurring. If the weight on the scale isn't moving, subtract another couple hundred calories, subtract another 300, keep it rolling. If your weight is going up, I'd say you're either most likely tracking incorrectly or your metabolism shit. Sorry, you're gonna have to decrease by like 500. Go again. this is trial and error. You know, when you do these things, like I've done so many times, I kind of just know what these numbers are automatically. If you haven't done them before, you're going to have to do this. All right? That is your calories. If you have any questions, comment them below. I'd love to answer, but I got to get through this quickly. Protein. So, if we have those 2,700, so say 200-pound person, like I said, I suggest eating 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight that you weigh. I know some people have way more muscle mass than others, but this is going to give you a very good basis to go off of. And you can just keep it consistent at all times. You don't have to worry about lean body mass, whatever. Just do this. So if you weigh 200 pounds, that's going to be 200 grams of protein. To put that into calorie perspective, protein has 4 calories per gram. So if you're eating 200 grams of protein times 4 calories, that is 800 calories worth of protein. You need protein per day, okay? This, like, it's very important. What's gonna put on muscle, it's what's gonna help you recover. Protein is satiating. And you can make it delicious, all right? Just eat your fucking protein, all right? God, like, if you have to complain about eating so much protein, then obviously getting in shape isn't as important, or like putting on muscle and retaining muscle isn't as important to you as you thought it was. So drink a protein shake, eat some chicken like the rest of us, go about your day, all right? That's protein. Carbs and fats. So if we take that 2,700 calories that we got before minus 800 from the protein, that's 1,900 calories left we have to work with. Now, I suggest getting in anywhere between 40 and 70 grams of fat when you're trying to lose weight. Some people like peanut butter more than others. You know, some people like, you know, certain types of like steak and everything. We shouldn't be eliminating foods from our diet. So if you like more fatty stuff, don't eliminate it just because you're on a diet unless you're on competition prep. If you like higher fat stuff, have higher fats. So let's say you roll with 50 grams of fat though. Like you like more high carb stuff. You like bread, you like rice more, you like potatoes. All right, so 50 grams of fat. You have 1,900 calories to work with. 50 fat times 9, because fat has 9 calories per gram. So times 9 equals, quick math, 450 calories from fat. All right? 450 calories from fat. So, if you take your 1,900 that you had, minus the 450, what does that equal, everybody? 1,450. You have 1,450 calories for carbs to play with. It's a lot of carbs, all right? You're going to have a good time. It's going to be fine. You're going to lose weight, and you're going to be able to eat. Everybody's happy. 1,450. So fat had 9 calories per gram. Carbs have, just like protein, 4 calories per gram. So you can take this amount of calories, 1,450, divided by 4. That I can't do in my head. Probably can, but you know, I don't want to because I have a phone right here. 362.5 grams of carbs. Holy shit, I haven't seen that amount of carbs in like 15 weeks. This prep sucks. 362 point, Jesus, 0.5 carbs. So that is fat, 450 calories of fat, 1,450 calories from carbs, 1,900 from protein. 800 or shit. All right, so that's your carb number. Fat, protein was 200, for a 200-pound person. Fat was 450 because you want 50 per day. Carbs, 362.5. Use the TikTok shit. There we go. All right, that was the second most important. You got your calories, your protein, your carbs, and your fats all down already. Look at that. That's simple. If you don't want to calculate that exactly, just make sure you're getting your calories and your protein, fats, and carbs. If you don't want to worry about them, don't worry about them. You'll still lose weight, all right? Next thing is meal timing. Now, there's a way to be optimal here, and there's a way just to get by. If you only like eating 3 times a day, go for it. If you can get your protein in with that, go for it, and everything. But if you want to be most optimal, you can spike protein synthesis and, repair muscle, put on muscle 4 to 5 times a day. Most argue 5. So like if you're up for 16 hours, that's eating 5 times a day. It's a very bodybuilder way to go about it. It's what I do right now. I actually do 6. I'm up more hours of the day. But eat 5 times a day. So like that means that optimally for meal timing, if this is like if you want to get everything out of it, 100% out of the diet and your protein, everything, you would take the amount of grams of protein you need per day, so 200 divided by 5, 40 grams of protein 5 times a day. All right? So that means when you wake up, 3 hours later, 3 hours later, 3 hours later, 40 grams of protein per meal. That doesn't mean you have to do calories at the same time. You can do something called macro fasting, which is where you only have like protein and minimal carbs and fats throughout the whole day in each of those meals, and then you save all your carbs and fats for the nighttime because you want to eat more, or you can do in the morning because you like to have big breakfasts, whatever. But if you want to optimize putting on muscle and refeeding your body with protein, get whatever your number of grams of protein is per day, all right, divided by 5, 40. If you just follow those simple things, you're going to be optimizing your training. I hope that broke it down for you. Like I said, most important thing, calories in, calories out. If you're not burning more calories just throughout the day, cardio, working out, whatever, then you're consuming, you're not going to lose weight. Opposite is gaining weight. If you're a hard gainer, you need to eat a little bit more. It doesn't mean you have to get fat. You can only put on a certain amount of muscle. But calories are most important. Protein is next important. They're pretty neck and neck, but calories gotta trump it. And then carbs and fats, and then meal timing for optimization. If you want to eat 1 time a day, you can still make progress, just not as much as if you ate more times per day. That's just how it works. I'm sorry, I didn't make the rules. But yeah, hope this helped. If you have any questions, about this or anything else, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to answer them. I've got to run to Encinitas to do some other things. Encinitas is like a 45 to an hour minute drive, right? 45 to an hour drive right now. I'm supposed to be there right now. I'm going to go. I may take the camera with me. I'll see you when I get there. Yeah. Hey guys. Hopefully you can see me okay. Yeah, so like I said, today's been a very busy day. Right now, I'm doing my second session of cardio in basically what looks like a closet. I am up in Encinitas with my friends. So, yeah, I mean, life goes on. Prep does not mean that we don't, do the things that we got to do. We've got to, structure our life. Certainly, life goes on, but prep is definitely still important. Luckily, my friends, have, a treadmill basically in this little back room that they have, so that's clutch. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about that. Prep, does not stop. if you're just on a normal cut, you know, you're just doing those things like I told you to do, you know, your calories, your macros and everything, and eating at a deficit, as long as you've got those things in check, and if you need to talk about, if you need to do cardio, you need to do cardio. If you got those things in check, you're good. But, you know, like me, when I'm on prep, I got to make stuff like this happen. Like, these things are non-negotiables. I got to do my 2 sessions of cardio a day. I got to do my 70 to 80 minutes. And that's just, like, we've got a week left. There is no way in hell I am missing those sessions. I've got to make it work every time. Hopefully I'm not bouncing too much with this camera. But these things are just things that have to happen on prep, and these are things that, like, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people on prep, they basically, you know, do their job, their day job, and do their workouts, their cardio, and, like, that's it. I'm still trying to live like a flexible life. That's why this series is called Living Lean. It's because I'm still trying to live and have a somewhat normal life as much as I can while being on prep. And yeah, I feel like shit. I don't feel good. I don't feel like doing a lot of things. But just because I'm making the decision to do a competition and do prep and everything for 3 months doesn't mean that it should have, like, I ignore everybody else in my life and all my other responsibilities and everything. So I'm very busy. I'm doing social media. I have a job. I'm trying to balance friends and everything as much as I can. Yes, life has taken sacrifices. I've not been going out nearly as much as I have been. A lot of my activities are just at home. You know, and, like, some people I haven't seen in a long time, but doing as much as I can. But stuff like this, non-negotiable. So, hope you enjoyed episode 6 of Living Lean. After this episode, we're just going straight into prep. Sorry I didn't get more videos in about tips and tricks and everything, but this is what's really important to me. I'm documenting it. Hopefully you can get something out of it. It's going to be a grind of a week, but I'm so excited for the show, so excited for that day and everything that comes after. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like if you did, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.